1, 2, 3, step, bam, just like that. Just 1, 2, bam, bam, bam. I was square when I threw the cross, but now I'm slipping, coming back side on, and stepping back in. The cross, hook. 1, 2. You have to have an anchor, and from the anchor you can throw power punches. The first combination you want to learn how to throw correctly is the 1, 2. It should look like this. I'm in my guard, 1, 2. There should be no steps taken when you throw this combination, because this is a jab and a step, not a jab. Just moving your arm out, pumping it, that is a jab, and that is a 2. Notice how when I throw the combination, I'm standing still when I throw the 1, but then I rotate at my rear foot, my hip and my shoulder, to transfer my weight over through the cross, just like that. It's all from the drive of the hips. So I throw my jab, and right now I'm about to whip my hips forwards, bam, releasing my cross. The second combination I'm going to show you is a 1, 2, 3. A jab, a cross, and a lead left hook. We're not going to take a step, just like we did when we threw the 1, 2. We're going to stand stationary, we're going to throw the jab, whip on my hips, which is going to turn my shoulder and my foot also when I throw the 2. Now I've done that, my body weight's on my lead leg. When I throw the 3, I'm not pushing from my lead leg, I'm just whipping from my hips. My body's coiled. I'm like a spring that's been coiled. When you release it, the power will explode. So right now, my hips are coiled, and I'm about to release it and whip it forward to throw my hook. Bam! Just like that. When I threw my hook, I turned on my front foot, hips, and my shoulder. There's different ways in which you can throw your lead hook. You can turn on the back foot, front foot, or not turn at all. Here, let me show you all 3 combinations and how they look. I've thrown the jab, the cross, and now I'm about to turn on my back foot, not my lead foot. So watch, bam, just like that. I've thrown the 1, the cross, and now I'm going to turn on my lead foot. Just like that. Just like that. Now we're going to go into combinations where we use our footwork. So I'm going to throw a jab and a cross, but now I'm going to return back to guard position. The reason being is because I'm going to step to my left, and the only way I can step to my left is if the weight's equally distributed. When you throw your jab and you throw your cross, the weight's on my front leg. So from here, I can't step. I'll lose balance and get knocked down. So I throw 1, a 2, I come back to my guard position. I'm imagining my opponent is throwing a straight punch towards me, coming towards me from my left hand side. So I'm going to slip it as I stepped. I've slipped it and I stepped. My front foot is the anchor now. So I'm going to put the weight on my front foot and use my hips to swivel my back leg round. When my leg lands, I'm going to throw a cross, hook. So it should look like this. Jab, cross, back to guard, slip and step, swivel around, cross, hook. Just like that. The next combination, I'm going to step in the opposite direction. I'm going to throw 1, 2, then I'm going to step to my right, but I'm going to slip a shot. So I'm going to come back to guard, the shot's coming towards me from my right hand side. I'm going to step, but I'm going to slip at the same time. So watch what I've done. I've put the weight on my back leg as I've stepped, but I've turned my shoulders and my hips. So when I step out, I turn my hips and I turn my shoulders. I turn them. You see that? I've turned. Now the shot should go over my shoulder. I'm going to step with my lead leg. And when I step with my lead leg, I'm going to throw and land a 2, which is a cross, and a hook. So it should look like this. 1, 2, step, step, cross, hook. Just like that. 1, 2, step, step, bam. The moment my second foot lands, I throw the shot. Because I'm balanced, I'm stable. You don't want to throw a punch when only one foot is in the ground, because you're not stable and you're not balanced. 1, 2, you have to have an anchor, and from the anchor you can throw power punches. The next combination I'm going to show you is going to be a footwork combination with a simple, small, subtle step. I'm going to throw a 1, 2, My opponent's gonna throw a straight shot towards me, coming from my right hand side. I'm gonna take a step backwards, but just with my rear leg. I'm gonna step backwards and slip it. It's gonna over my shoulder, and now I'm gonna step back in, bam, and throw across, hook. So it's like this. 1, 2, bam, bam, bam. Just a small step. Not all the time when you step, both legs have to move. It's okay to widen your stance for the moment because I'm still balanced. Then bring it back in close, launch an attack. So we're going jab, cross, step back with my rear foot and slip the shot. I've also turned on my hips and shoulders, just like that. I was here like I was square when I threw the cross, but now I'm slipping, coming back side on and stepping back in with a cross, hook. Just like that. When you attack, you don't want to just always attack to the head, which all these combinations have been towards the head. So now I'm going to break down and show you some head and body combinations. The first one is one that I love, a favorite of mine. Jab, cross, hook to the head, but now I'm going to put the weight onto my front leg and step to have a wider stance. I'm going to turn my hips to my shoulders. Now I'm in a coiled position. I'm going to release it, throwing the hook to the body. Bam! Just like that. So I'm going to throw a jab, cross, hook, step outside, and I'm going to throw a hook to the body. 1, 2, 3, step, bam! Just like that. 1, 2, 3, step, bam! After you throw the hook to the body, you can come back down and roll under, just to end your combination with defense. Another head and body combination I'm going to show you, which you're going to attack in straight lines, angles with hooks, head and body. You're going to throw a jab towards the head, which this time you're going to step with. So look, my legs are still, but my lead leg goes forward with the jab. My back leg is in the same position. I'm going to step in with the back leg when I throw the cross to the body, just like that. And then I'm going to come up and throw a hook to the head, just like that. So I'm stepping in, step, step, attack to the head. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Just like that. We've attacked at different dimensions from different angles, so it'll be harder for your opponent to defend the shot. You've seen it come straight to the head, straight to the body, then it'll come back up to the head, back at an angle this time. So it's going to be a combination that's going to be hard to defend. Another brilliant combination that's going to be hard to detect is if you throw a jab to the head, you're going to throw an uppercut towards the head, towards the chin, but then you're going to throw a hook towards the body. You're going to bend your leg slightly and just whip it in. So it's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You have to realize in that combination is that the power has come from the hips. My hips are turning, turning, turning. And when the hips turn, the shoulders turn. If you want to, the feet can turn as well. I would advise you to turn your feet, but it's optional. But you need to turn the hips and shoulders for the punches to be effective. And that works in all these combinations. You've got to turn, turn, turn. So it's, I've jabbed, turn, 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 turn. And every single punch you're throwing is a power punch. You have to turn your hips, and that's what's going to make the combination flow. Look, so I'm going to throw a jab, and then it's cha, cha, cha. You've got to turn, cha, cha, cha. Constantly turning your hips. And it's the same when you add defense into your combinations. So I'm going to teach you how to build combinations yourself and what you have to be aware of. To build combinations yourself, which is very possible, very doable. Like right now, I'll make up a combination. I'm going to throw a 1 to the head, 2 to the head. I'm going to come back for a 2 to the body, come back for a 2 to the head, and then I'm going to end it with a 3-2 towards the head. Like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How did I do that? With the defense on the end, how did I do that? I did that because I understand the transfer of weight and turn on my hips. I threw a 1, I threw a 2. But I threw a 2 again because I didn't just come down and throw it to you. No, I threw it to you and I understood that I had to pull back so I can whip my hips again towards the body. Pull back, whip my hips again, whip my hips again. And now I'm in position for my hips to release a 3 and a 2. Again, now I'm in the position that I can end it in defense. So you have to understand the transfer of weight and understand that you're using your hips to go from offense to defense or from punch to punch.